Hey guys, and welcome to Mac's channel. Today we'll be reviewing the SHFigurearts Luffy. What I love about this figure is that it has so much details in the box art, and it's so good. Like, it has the colors on the side this time, unlike Vegeta. However, another cool thing is that it has a Straw Hat logo on here, instead of how on most SHFigurearts it just has a rectangle. I love how SHFigurearts always put out unique boxes for really cool figures. So let's get this opened. Whoa. It's so cool. Oops. So one thing that I noticed that just fell out right now. It's a card, almost a piece of paper that shows all the other releases that came out at this time. You got the Sanji and the Zoro, which I think are really cool, and I'm probably gonna pick them up soon. So now let's get on to the figure. So the first thing I noticed is that there are so many accessories. There's 4 additional hands, 3 additional faces, including this one, which I really like. A bunch of different hair pieces to customize him. I think that's really cool. Alright. Here we have it, the Radar Onigashima Luffy. This is probably one of my favorite figures. Well, maybe other than Super Saiyan Vegeta. But it is so detailed. The Straw Hat even has the three little scratches that Buggy gave him in the earliest chapters. I love all the details on him. I think that the figure itself is just amazing. No wonder they call it SHFigurearts. This is high quality plastic. I really like it. Wow, now that I think about it, the faces, they're so cool to look at by themselves. You have this shocked face that's super goofy. You have his angry face whenever he's using Conqueror's Hockey. And then you have his smiley face. Something I'm kind of mad about is that they didn't give him his smiley face that he always has, but with his eyes closed. And also the fact that they didn't give him any gum accessories. But I think that's fine, because recently they made an accessory pack that comes with it. But it's 2 times the price of the figure alone. So I'm probably not going to get it. Not because it's too expensive, but it's just, I like the figure by itself. I don't think I need gum accessories for it, because it looks so cool. So one thing I noticed that I kind of am mad about, the fact that it doesn't even have a thing to put it on his back. That's kind of is a downer for the figure. I mean, even Anime Heroes Luffy has it, but to be honest, I don't like it because it doesn't even go on his head. But I really like how posable this figure is, except for the pants. They're the worst thing ever. Whenever I try to move them back, this part of the pants right here, the back leg, it just makes no posability. It just stops all mobility that there is in his leg. And something I don't like really is that this part of his, I don't know what you would call it, his belt, it always is falling off almost. I think it's not that much of an issue as the pants, but I think it's really cool. Another cool feature that I found out is that unlike other SHFigurearts, instead of the feet bending, look, his little sandals come off. It's so cool, and you can make great poses with it. Another thing that I like is the scar that he has. A lot of figures of Luffy have this weird X thing that isn't at all accurate, but this one is so good. I think this is only second to the Imagination Works Luffy that came out. But I just love the figure. There's hands so that he can hold his straw hat. there's other hands that can like make him do karate almost. And then you have all these accessories on his hair. Well, they're for his hair, so that you can have him without the straw hat, which I think is really cool. Let's take off the straw hat. He looks kind of goofy without it. Yeah, but the way to put it is that you take off the front part, and then you gotta take off the back, which is kind of scary to do because I don't want to accidentally break the pegs on his face. And now it comes with a little peg that you take off. And then all you gotta do, you gotta take off this part, put this little piece for the bottom of his hair on first, which is kind of complicated, but I'm fine with it because it makes the figure look really good and kind of improves on what might have happened. Like, let's put the shocked face because I think it's really funny. You always gotta make sure to put it right, or else you might accidentally like do the whole thing wrong, and then it could break on accident, which is really scary, considering that this is SHFigurearts. And I don't want to break it because it's so cool. To put the head on with this little piece for his hair is kind of complicated, but you'll get the hang of it. One thing that I would recommend is having like the old Luffy that came out in like 2010, the Thriller Bark Luffy. It's not that good. It's kind of an outdated mold. However, it comes with a lot of good gum accessories. Well, it comes with one, but it's really good. I don't know if it I don't own that figure though, so I can't tell if it matches his skin tone. It probably doesn't, because strangely enough, most SHFigurearts back in the day, they were yellow instead of like their actual colors in the anime. It's really complicated now that I think about it to put the hair on. But it does look good once you put it on. Alright, next, you gotta get this front hair. And then you gotta just clip it on. And boom, there you have it. See, it always falls off, which I'm kind of angry about. But it's not that big of a problem, only if you move him a lot. And yeah, that's it. You can do the exact same thing with the rest of the faces, but I decided to choose this one since it's the most unique. Something that I'm kind of mad about is that the Onigashima Law, he has a cool accessory of Luffy whenever they're doing that chicken fight. While fighting Big Mom. So, I'm kind of mad that most of his faces come with other figures, but that's just to make money, and I think that's kind of bad on SHFigurearts' part. But they gotta make money, I guess. That's kind of what the whole company's for. But I really love this figure. I think the posability is good. Strangely enough, every time I move him though, it like squeaks. But only on like this rubberish plastic. Yeah, but all I gotta say is that it's a great figure. The bottom half though, his legs, they're the most mediocre thing I've ever seen. But his top half is so good. Another thing that I just noticed right now is that on his surprise face he has a little sweat mark. It's so cool. I think it's a really highly detailed figure, and I really love it. But I hate the bottom. I hate the pants. It restricts so much movement. This always is coming off, and there's no like thing for this to go on. There's no thing for the hat to go on his back like the rest of the Luffys do. Like Anime Heroes, which is really low quality. It's good, but yeah, but I really like it. It has some flaws, but overall it's a decent figure.